Hello, YouTube. Hey there. I'm a streamer, YouTuber. Today, we are going to read the whole U.S. Constitution on stream. I hope everybody is ready. Without further ado here, guess we just got to get into it, don't we? All right. The introduction. Constitution of the United States, the introduction. Written in 1787, ratified in 1788, and in operation since 1789, the United States Constitution is the world's longest surviving written charter of government. Its first three words, "We the people," affirm that the government of the United States exists to serve its citizens. The supremacy of the people through their elected representatives. Did you just start? I'm starting right now, Fizzo. You're down for the ride, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, where was I? Shit. We the people affirm that the government of the United States exists to serve its citizens. The supremacy of the people through the... If y'all are new to the TikTok live, like that John up. I love y'all. The supremacy of the people through their elected representatives is recognized in Article 1, which creates a Congress consisting... Thanks for the roses. Consisting of a Senate and the House of Representatives. The positioning of the Congress... at the beginning of the Constitution affirms its statutes as the first branch of the federal government. The Constitution assigned to Congress responsibility for organizing the executive and judicial branches, raising revenue, declaring war, and making all laws necessary for executing these powers. The president is the president. Oh my God. Wait. Shit. The president is permitted to veto specific legislative acts, but Congress has the authority to override presidential vetoes by 2/3 majority of both houses. The Constitution also provides that a Senate advise and consent on key executive and judicial appointments and on the approval for ratification of treaties. For over 2 centuries, the Constitution has remained in force because its framers successfully separated and balanced governmental powers to safeguard the interests of majority rule and minority rights, of liberty and equality, and of the federal and state governments, more a concise statement of national principles than a detailed plan of governmental operation. The Constitution has evolved to meet the changing needs of a modern society, profoundly different from the 18th century world in which its creators lived. To date, the Constitution has been amended 27 times, most recently in 1992. The first 10 amendments constitute the Bill of Rights. Holy hell. Chat, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. What did I just do? It's going to be a long one, chat. All right. That's the introduction. We got the introduction out the damn way. Annotated constitutions. The Constitution of the United States of America, analysis and interpretation, popularly known as the Constitution Annotated, contains legal analysis and interpretation of the United States Constitution based primarily on Supreme Court case law. The Constitution of the United States of America, SPub.10321, 1994, PDF, prepared by the Office of the Secretary of the Senate with the assistance of Johnny H. Killian of the Library of Congress in 1994, provided the original text of each clause of the Constitution with an accompanying explanation of its meaning and how the meaning changed over time. Italicized text indicates words and passages of the Constitution that were changed or affected by the amendments. All right, the preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to do, ordain, and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Article 1, Section 1. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. Section 2. The House of the Representatives shall be composed of members chosen every second year by the people of the several states, and the electors in each state shall have the qualifications requisite for electors of the most numerous branch of the state legislature. No person shall be a representative who shall not have attained the age of 25 years and been 7 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of the state in which he shall be chosen. Representatives and direct taxes shall be apportioned among the several states which may be included within this union, according to their respective numbers, which shall be determined by adding to the whole number of free persons, including those bound to service for a term of years, and excluding Indians not taxed. The hell? 3/5 of all other persons, the actual enumeration shall be made within 3 years after the first meeting of the Congress of the United States, and within every subsequent term of 10 years, in such manner as they shall be by law direct. The number of representatives shall not exceed 1 for every 30,000, but each state shall have at least 1 representative, and until such enumeration shall be made. The state of New Hampshire shall be entitled to choose 3, Massachusetts 8, Rhode Island and Providence Plantations 1, Connecticut 5, New York 6, New Jersey 4, Pennsylvania 8, Delaware 1, Maryland 6, Virginia 10, North Carolina 5, South Carolina 5, and Georgia 3. God damn. It's going to be long. When vacancies happen in the representation from any state, the executive authority thereof shall issue writs of election to fill such vacancies. The House of Representatives shall choose their speaker. Why are they spelling choose like that? Am I tripping? Choose their speaker and other officers, and shall have the sole power of impeachment. That was Section 2. Section 3. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, chosen by the legislature thereof for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote immediately after they shall be assembled in consequence of the first election. They shall be divided as equally as may be into 3 classes. The stats of the senators of the first class shall be vacated at the expiration of the 2nd year, of the second class at the expiration of the 4th year, and the third class at the expiration of the 6th year, so that 1/3 may be chosen every second year, and the vacancies happen by resignation or otherwise during the recess of the legislative of any state. The executive thereof may make temporary appointments until the next meeting of the legislature, which shall then fill such vacancies. Hydrate. Jesus, bro, this is a lot. What did I just get done reading? Okay. Chat, we're doing the reading the Constitution today. For anybody that has never read the Constitution, this is time for you to learn and do some learning. This is going to be long, man. This is going to be long. No person shall be a senator who shall not have attained to the age of 30 years. Read out what I just said. I read it in my head. I'm not reading that out. Orange soda, lemon pepper, hot wings, and loaded fries with apple pie too. McDonald's and Whopper with the... Bro, what? With no... Keep going. People need to hear this. That's my father, chat. Ugh. Anyways, where was I? To the vice president. No person shall be a senator. Okay, I just read that. The vice president of the United States shall be president of the Senate, but shall have no vote unless they be equally divided. The Senate shall choose. Why are they spelling choose like that? I don't understand. CHUSE. Why? The Senate shall choose the other officers and also a president pro tempore in the absence of the vice president or when he shall exercise the office of president of the United States. The Senate shall have the sole power to try all impeachments when sitting for that purpose. They shall be on oath or affirmation when the president of the United States is tried. The Chief Justice shall preside, and no person shall be convicted without the concurrence of 2/3 of the members present. Judgment in case of impeachment shall not extend further than to the removal of office from office and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust for profit under the United States. Jojo, how you doing, by the way, if you're still in here? Trust for or profit under the United States, but the party convicted shall nevertheless be liable and subject to indictment, trial, judgment, and punishment according to law. Section 4. Section 4. The times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives shall be prescribed in each state by the legislator thereof. But the Congress may at any time, by law, make or alter such regulations except as to the places of choosing senators. The Congress shall assemble. Keep reading, little bro. Dude, my throat! Okay. Yo, Tavis, what's your question, brother? The Congress shall assemble at least once in every year, and such meeting shall be on the first Monday in December, unless they shall, by law, appoint a different day. Section 5. Each house shall be the judge. Can I use the bathroom? When I get done with section 5, you can go to the bathroom. I need my watch time. Each house may determine the rules of its proceeding, punish its members and disorderly behavior, and with the concurrence of 2/3 expel a member. Each house shall keep a journal of its proceedings, and from time to time publish the same, excepting such parts as may in their judgment require secrecy. And the yes, yeas, and nays of the members of either house on any question shall at the desire just walked out of class. God damn it! Question shall at the desire of 1/5 of those present be entered on the journal. Neither house during the sessions of Congress shall, without the consent of the other, adjourn for more than 3 days, nor to any other place than that in which the two houses shall be sitting. That's section 5, chat. Bro's taking breaks, just finished introduction. Pretty much. Dude, this is long. I did not realize how long this is. I have to work tomorrow. I'm cooked. Section 6. The senators and representatives shall receive a compensation for their services to be ascertained by law and paid out of the treasury of the United States. They shall, in case, except treason, felony, and breach of the peace, be privileged from arrest during their attendance at the session of their respective houses and in going to and returning from the same. And for any speech or debate in either house, they shall not be questioned in any other place. No senator or representative shall, during the time for which he was elected, be appointed to any civil office under the authority of the United States, which shall have been created, or the emoluments where shall whereof shall have been increased during such time, and no person holding any office under the United States shall be a member of either house during his continuance in office. Why is there not 1,000 people in here? I'm reading the goddamn Constitution. Y'all need to know this. How did we get to this point? Rent's that high, brother. Share the live and like the live. Something. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate. I'm just kidding, y'all. Y'all don't got to do anything. I love everybody who's in here. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate shall before it becomes a law, be presented to the President of the United States. If he approves, he shall sign it. But if not, shall return it. Thanks, Dad, for sharing the live. Thank you. With his objections to that house in which shall have originated, who shall enter the objections at large on their journal and proceed to reconsider it. After such reconsideration, 2/3 of that house shall agree to pass the bill. It shall be sent together with the objections to the other house, by which it shall likewise be reconsidered. And if approved by 2/3 of that house, it shall become a law. But in all such cases, the votes of both houses shall be determined by yes, yeah. What is that word? And nays. Oh, yays and nays. Okay. And the names of the persons voting for and against the bill shall be entered on the journal of each house respectively. If any bill shall not be returned by the president within 10 days, Sundays excepted, opening a bag of chips mid-lecture. Thanks for the rose, Fizzo. Accepted, after it shall have been presented to him, the same shall be a law in like manner as if he had signed it, unless the Congress by their adjournment prevents its return, in which case it shall not be a law. Every order, resolution, or vote to which the concurrence of the Senate and House of Representatives may be necessary, parentheses, except on question of adjournment, outer parentheses, shall be presented to the President of the United States, and before the same shall take effect, shall be approved by him, or being disproved by him, shall be repassed by 2/3 of the Senate and House of Representatives, according to the rules and limitations prescribed in the case of a bill. God damn, that's a lot. Section 8. Let me take a sip. How's everybody's day going today? Section 8. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and excises, I don't know that word, shall be uniform throughout the United States, semicolon. To borrow money on the credit of the United States, to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states and with the Indian tribes, to establish an uniform rule of naturalization and uniform laws on the subject of bankruptcies throughout the United States, to coin money, regulate the value thereof and of foreign coin, and fix a standard of weights and measures, to provide for the punishment of counterfeiting the securities and current coin of the United States, to establish post offices and post roads, to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries, to constitute tribunals inferior to the Supreme Court, to define and punish piracies and felonies committed to the high seas and offenses against the law of nations, to declare war, grant letters of marque and reprisal, and make rules concerning captures on land and water to raise and support armies, but no appropriation of money to that use shall be for a longer term than 2 years. Thanks for liking the live, JB. I love you. Than 2 years. To provide and maintain a navy, to make rules for the government and regulation of the land and naval forces, to provide for calling forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections, and repel invasions, to provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia, and for governing such part of them as may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states respectively. Trump or Kamala? I don't know, brother. That's a tough spot. States respectfully the appointment of the officers and the authority of training the militia according to discipline prescribed by Congress. To exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever, such district not exceeding 10 miles square, out of parentheses, as may, by cession of particular states and the acceptance of Congress, become the seat of the government of the United States, and to exercise like authority over all places purchased by consent of the legislator of the state in which the same shall be for the erection of forts, magazines, arsenals, dockyards, and other needful buildings, and to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers and all other powers vested by this Constitution and the government of the United States or in any department or officer thereof. Damn! Thanks for liking the live. I love you. Section 9. Try to get me to 1,000 likes. Do it. Section 9. The migration or importation of such persons as any of the states now existing shall think proper to admit, shall not be prohibited by the Congress prior to the year 1808. The hell? Oh, 1808, or I don't know. But a tax or duty may be imposed on such importation not exceeding $10 for each person. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended unless when in case of rebellion or invasion the public safety may require it. No bill of attainder or ex post facto law shall be passed. No capitation or other direct tax shall be laid unless in proportion to the census of or enumeration herein before directed to be taken. No tax or duty shall be laid on articles exported from any state. No preference shall be given by any regulation of commerce or revenue to the ports of one state over those of another. Nor shall vessels bound to or from one state be obliged to enter, clear, or pay duties in another. No money shall be drawn from the treasury, but in consequence of appropriations made by law, and a regular statement and account of the receipts and expenditures of all public money shall be published from time to time. No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, and no person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of the Congress, except of any present emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever, from any king, prince, or foreign state. Almost at 1,000 likes. Thank you for 1,000 likes, brother. Locked in. Section 10. No state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, or confederation, grant letters of the mark and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, WJB, brother, bills of credit, make anything but gold and silver coin of a tender and payment of debts, pass any bill of attainder ex post facto law, or law impairing the obligation of contracts, or grant any title of nobility. No state shall, without the consent of the Congress, lay any imposts or duties on imports or exports except what may be absolutely necessary for executing its inspection laws, and the net produce of all duties and imposts laid by any state on imports or exports shall be for the use of the Treasury of the United States, and all such laws shall be subject to the revision and control of Congress. No state shall, without the consent of Congress. This guy deserves more views for real? Bro, that's what I'm fucking saying, man. I don't get it. Without the consent of Congress, lay any duty. How you doing though, one? Duty of tonnage. Keep troops or ships of war in time of peace. Enter into any agreement or compact with another state. Or with foreign power, or engage in war, unless actually invaded. Thanks for liking the live chat. Or in such imminent danger as will not admit of delay. That was Article 10. Article 11, chat. Article 11. Section 1. The executive power shall be vested in a president of the United States of America. He shall hold his office during the term of 4 years, and together with the vice president, chosen for the same term, be elected as follows. Each state, thank you so much for liking the live, it means a lot. Each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislator thereof may direct a number of electors equal to the whole number of senators and representatives to which the state may be entitled in the Congress, but no senator or representative or person holding an office of trust or profit under the United States shall be appointed an elector. Read the whole Bible on live. I was actually thinking about doing that. I'm not going to lie to you. The electors shall meet in their respective states and vote by ballot for 2 persons, of whom one at least shall not be an inhabitant of the same state with themselves. And they shall make a list of all the persons voted for and the number of votes for each, which list they shall sign and certify and transmit sealed to the seat of the government of the United States, directed to the President of the Senate. The President of the Senate shall, in the presence of the Senate and House of the Representatives, open all the certificates. Almost at 2,000 likes, chat. Can we hit it? And the votes shall then be counted. Read the whole Bible live. I might do it. The President of the Senate shall. We got to get through this first. This is a war on its own. Okay. The President of the Senate shall, in the presence of the Senate and the House of Representatives, open all the certificates, and the votes shall then be counted. The person having the greatest number of votes shall be the president, if such number be a majority of the number of electors appointed, and if there be more than one who have such majority and have an equal number of votes, then the House of Representatives shall immediately choose by ballot one of them for president, and if no person have a majority, then from the 5 highest on the list, choose by ballot one of them for president. House shall in like manner choose the president, and if no person have a majority, then the 5 highest on the list, the said House shall in the manner, choose the president, but in choosing the president, the votes shall be taken by the states. 2K. The representatives from each state having 1 vote, a quorum for his purpose shall consist of a member of or members from 2/3 of the states. And majority of all the states shall be necessary to a choice. Thanks for liking the live. I see that. In every case, after the choice of the president, the person having the greatest number of votes of the electors shall be the vice president. But if there should remain two or more who have equal votes, the Senate shall choose from them by ballot the vice president. God damn, man. This is a lot. Huh. Doing this for 5 years is wild. Hey, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to clean the shitty toilets up, man. I'm doing it. Thank you, Zim the Goat, for the likes. I fuck with you. The Congress may determine the time of choosing the electors and the day on which they shall give their votes, which day shall the same throughout the United States. Can we get the 3,000 likes, chat? No person except a natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of the adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible to the office of president. Neither shall any person be eligible to that office who shall have not attained to the age of 35 years and been 14 years a resident within the United States. In case of the removal of the president from office or of his death, resignation, or inability to discharge the power and the duties of said office, the same shall devolve on the vice president, and the Congress may by law provide for the case of removal. Death, resignation, or inability both of the president and vice president, declaring what officer shall then act as president, and such officer shall act accordingly until the disability be removed, or a president shall be elected. The president shall, at stated times, receive for his services a compensation which shall neither be increased nor diminished during the period for which he shall have been elected, and he shall not receive within the period any other emolument from the United States or any of them. Brother, you do not have to do this. Dude, it's too late. I'm already at section 2, brother. I'm already at section 2. Let me fucking cook. Let me cook. L. Reader. All right. The president shall be commander-in-chief of the Army and Navy of the United States and the militia of the several states. Section 2 already is crazy. Hey, we're locked in, chat. When called into the actual service of the United States, he may require the opinion in writing, clit farming, all right, of the principal officer in each of the executive departments upon any subject relating to the duties of their respective offices. And he shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. He shall have power by, you sleep on that couch? No, I sleep in my bedroom. I might sleep on the couch tonight, though. He shall have power by and with the advice and consent of the Senate. We might be here for a while. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I have to work tomorrow. With the advice and consent of the Senate to make treaties, provided 2/3 of the senators concur. And he shall nominate by and with the advice, consent of the Senate, shall appoint ambassadors, other public ministers and consuls, judge of the Supreme Court, and all other officers of the United States whose appointments are not herein otherwise provided for, and which shall be established by law. But the Congress may by law vest the appointment of such inferior officers as they think proper, in the president alone, in the courts of law, or in the heads of departments. God loves you. Read Peace Psalm 91. I think I'm going to do a Bible stream sometime. What did you learn in section 1? Dude, we the people of the United States impeachment. Section 3. Lock in, chat. He shall from time to time give to the Congress information of the state of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. He may, on extraordinary occasions, convene both houses or either of them. In case, we're almost at 3,000 likes, chat. In either of them. And in case of disagreement between them, with respect to the time of adjournment, he may adjourn them to such time as he shall think proper. He shall receive ambassadors and other public ministers. He shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed, and shall commission all the officers of the United States. Section 4, Galaxy to start over. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, that is a really good idea, but I actually don't have time to do that right now because I do have to work in the morning. Next stream I'm off, I'm gonna do that shit. W-ass idea, some love. W-ass fucking idea. Section 4, spam it, JB, spam it, spam it, spam it. That's a W idea. Hey, follow me if you want to see me do that next time I'm off of work. I'll do that shit dead ass on everything I love. I'll do that. The president, vice president, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Article 3, Section 1. The judicial power of the United States in one Supreme Court and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish the judges. Both of the Supreme and inferior courts shall hold their offices during good behavior and shall at stated times receive for their services a compensation which shall not be diminished during their continuance in office. Can we get to 3,000 likes, chat? Section 2, chat. WJB, I know you're putting in work. Section 2. Thank you for the motherfucking follow, some love. The judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under this Constitution. The laws of the United States and treaties made for which shall be made under their authority to all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, to all cases of admirate. I definitely gotta watch you read piece. Is that long? Is that long or something? Is that really long? Cases of admiralty and maritime jurisdiction to controversies to which the United States shall be a party. To controversies between two or more states, between a state and citizen of another state, between citizens of a different states, between citizens of the same state claiming lands under grants of different states, and between a state or the citizens thereof and foreign states, citizens or subjects. In all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction in all the other cases before mentioned. The Supreme Court shall have appellate jurisdiction both as to law and fact, with such exceptions and under such regulations as the Congress shall make. The trial of all crimes, except in cases of impeachment, shall be by jury, and such trial shall be held in the state where the said crimes shall have been committed. Thanks for 3,000 likes, chat. I love y'all. But when not committed within any state, the trial shall be at such place or places as the Congress may by law have directed. Section 3. Treason against the United States shall consist only in war against them, or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort. No person shall be convicted of treason unless on the testimony of the two witnesses to the same overt act, or on confession in open court. The Congress shall have power to declare the punishment of treason, but no attainder of treason shall work corruption of blood, or forfeiture except during the life of person attainted. Article 4, Section 1. Full faith and credit shall be given in each state to the public acts, records, and judicial proceedings of every other state, and the Congress may, by general laws, prescribe the manner in which such acts, records, and proceedings shall be proved, and the effect thereof. The citizens of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. A person charged in any state with treason, felony, or other crime who shall flee from justice and be found in another state shall, on demand of the executive authority of the state, talk to her. If she don't want to hawk to her, I don't want to talk to her. What's up, Travis? Authority, we're learning today, Travis. Get your ears open. Constitution time. Authority of the state from which he fled. He delivered up to be removed to the state having jurisdiction of the crime. No person held to the service of labor in one state under the laws thereof escaping into another shall, in consequence of any law. No, I need my watch time. Jacob, I need my watch time. Now you can go use the restroom. As long as you come back. Where was I? Chat, where was I? No person held to service or labor in one state under the laws thereof escaping into another shall, in consequence of any law or regulation therein, be discharged from any Chat, stay here. I have a good idea. Only 3 viewers for reading the Constitution. That's what I'm fucking... Hold on. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get... Y'all... Hey. I gotta get it. There we go, chat. We gotta come. We gotta come prepared. We gotta come prepared here. Watching Logan Tua in its prime. Hey, brother. Lamb to the slaughter here. Lamb to the slaughter. Okay, where was I? Chat, where was I for real this time? I actually don't remember. Oh, yeah. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislator or of the executive when the legislator cannot be convened against domestic violence. Y'all keep liking it live. We're almost at 4,000. I love y'all. Article 5. The Congress, whenever 2/3 of both houses shall deem it necessary, shall propose amendments to this Constitution, or, on the application of the legislators of 2/3 of the several states, shall call a convention for proposing amendments, which in either case shall be valid to all intents and purposes, as part of this Constitution, when ratified by the legislators of 3/4 of the several states, or by conventions in 3/4 thereof, as the one or the other mode of ratification may be proposed by the Congress, providing with no amendment which may be made prior to the year 1808 shall in any manner affect the person, and the 4th clauses in the 9th section of the 1st article, and that no state without its consent shall be deprived of its equal suffrage in the Senate. Yes, I did graduate, Jacob. Chat, can we get to 5,000 likes this stream? Can we do it? Article 4. Article 6, never fucking mind. All debts contracted and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be as a valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation, this Constitution, and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof. Thanks for liking the live, Grievo. I love you. Thereof, and all the treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States. You got your PC back? W. Travis. Of the authority of the United States. shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The senators and representatives before mentioned and the members of the several state legislatures and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Article 7. Article 7. Side angle cooked, but education standing. What? My side angle is cooked? Anyways. The ratification of the conventions of 9 states shall be sufficient for the establishment of this Constitution between the states so ratifying the same. Done in convention by the unanimous consent of the states present the 17th day of September in the year of our Lord, 1787th, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 12th, and witness whereof we have hereunto subscribed our names. Chat, did I read? No, I didn't. I thought I was done. Amendment 1791. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, of abridging the freedom of speech. Thanks for liking the live chat. Or the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Bro's about to win the election after this. Hey, vote It's Logan. Vote me. Amendment 2, 1791. Can we get the 5,000 likes, chat? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Amendment 3, 1791. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Thanks for liking the live chat. Amendment 4, the 1791. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing to the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Mild cholesterol. That's crazy. Shit, man. Amendment 5, 1791. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand journey, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces, in the militia, when in the actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled or in any criminal case to be witness against himself, nor be deprived of all life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Thanks for 5,000 fucking likes. Pre-recorded. All right. Amendment 6, 1791. In all criminal prosecutions, in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial, but an important impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation to be confronted with the witness against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Amendment, the fuck number is that? 8? 7? Oh, 7 type shit. In suits at common law where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Amendment 9. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. The power not delegated to the United States of the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, or reserved to the states respectively to the people. Amendment 10. Wait, no. Amendment 11. The judicial power of the United States shall not be construed to extend any suit in law or equity commenced or prosecuted against one of the United States by citizens of another state or by citizens or subjects of any foreign states. Amendment 12. The electors shall meet in their respective states and vote by ballot for president and vice president, one of whom at least shall not be an inhabitant of the same state with themselves. They shall name in their ballots the person voted for as president, and in distinct ballots the person voted for as vice president, and they shall make distinct lists of all persons shall sign and certify, and transmit sealed to the seat of the government of the United States, directed to the President of the Senate. The President of the Senate shall, in the presence of the Senate and the House of Representatives, open all the certificates, and the votes shall be counted. The person having the greatest number of votes for president shall be the president, if such number be a majority of the whole number of electors appointed, and if no person have such majority, then from the persons having the highest numbers, not exceeding 3 on the list of those voted for as president, the House of Representatives shall choose immediately by ballot the president, but in choosing the president, the votes shall be taken by states. The representation from each state having 1 vote, a quorum for this purpose shall consist of a member or members from 2/3 of the states, and a majority of all the states shall be necessary to a choice. And if the House of Representatives, you need help with your homework? I'm the wrong person to help, brother. I'm stupid. House of Representatives shall not choose a president whenever the right of choice shall devolve upon them. Before the 4th day of March next following, then the vice president shall act as a president, as in the case of the death or other constitutional disability of the president. Okay. The person having the greatest number of votes as vice president, and shall be 2 viewers, by the way. I know it's cooked, Daniel. It's very cooked. By the vice president, if such number be a majority of the whole number of electors appointed, and if no person have a majority, then from the 2 highest numbers on the list, the Senate shall choose the vice president. A quorum for the purpose shall consist of 2/3 of the whole number of senators, and the majority of the whole number shall be necessary to a choice, but no person constitutionally intelligible to the office of the president shall be eligible to that vice president of the United States. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Amendment 1413. Section 1. Oh my God. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party 1461 times 567, that's 18,763. Anyways, whereof the parties shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any subject to their jurisdiction. Section 2. Congress shall have the power to enforce this article by appropriating legislation. Amendment 15. Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens and of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Section 2. Representatives shall be appointed among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting the whole number of persons in each state, excluding Indians, not taxed. But when the right to vote at any election for the choice of electors, inactivity in my live? How? There's 8 people in here, bro. Thanks for the follow, Wavy. Face reveal type shit. Where was I? No way that just happened, bro. Chat, where was I? No person. Something about Indians, right? Wasn't I at Indians? Oh, Indians not taxed. But when the right to vote at any election for the choice, thanks for liking the live, Wavy, W-Mans, of the electors for president and vice president of the United States, representatives in Congress, when is face reveal? After I'm done reading. Executive and judicial officers of a state, or the members of the legislature thereof is denied to any of the male inhabitants of such state, being 21 years of age and citizens of the United States, or in any way abridged, except for participation in rebellion or other, thanks for the follow, one, or in other crime. When are you going to stream? Now! Or in any other crime, the basis of representation therein shall be reduced in the proportion which the number of such male citizens shall bear to the whole number of male citizens 21 years of age in such state. Section 3. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States, or who have previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States or as a member of any state legislature or as an executive or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort when his voice reveal. Comfort to the enemies thereof, but Congress may be vote 2/3 of each house remove such disability. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payments of pensions and bounties for services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned, but neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States, or any claim for the loss of emancipation of any slave, but all such debts, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. The Congress shall have power to enforce by appropriate legislation the provisions of this article. Section 1, the right of the citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied. Do you have a filter on? No, why do you ask? The Congress shall have power to lay... Wait, no. Damn it! Forgot where I was, bro. The right of citizens to vote for, okay. Yeah. To not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. Dude, W. Jacob, bro. W. Helen Jacob. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on income from whatever source derived without apportionment among the several states and without regard to any census of enumeration. Amendment, I don't know anymore. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, elected by people thereof for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. The electors in each state shall have the qualifications requisite for electors of the most numerous branch of the state legislators. When vacancies happen in representation of any state in the Senate, the executive authority of such state shall issue writs of election. Yo, Hunter, what's up, man? For electors of the most numerous branch of state legislators. When vacancies happen in the representations of any state in the Senate, the executive authority of such state shall issue writs of election to fill such vacancies, provided that the legislator of any state may empower the executive thereof to make temporary appointments until the people fill the vacancies by election, as the legislator may direct. I am the teacher. This amendment shall not be construed as to affect the election or term of any senator chosen before it becomes valid as part of the Constitution. Jesus, Murphy, bro. After 1 year from the ratification of this article, the manufacture, sale, or transportation of intoxicating liquors within the importation thereof into or the exportation thereof from the United States in all territories subject to the jurisdiction thereof for beverage purpose is hereby prohibited. You should know this is not read it online. You should know this, not read it online. What do you mean? Section 2. The Congress and the several states shall have concurrent power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Section 3. This article shall be inoperative unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by the legislative of the several states, as provided in the Constitution within 7 years from the date of the submission hereof to the states by the Congress. My head feels big as hell. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. Congression shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Section 1. The terms of the President and Vice President shall end at noon on the 20th day of January, and the terms of senators and representatives at noon on the 3rd day of January of the years in which such terms should have ended if this article had not been ratified, and the terms of their successors shall then begin. Section 2. The Congress shall assemble at least one in every year, and such meeting shall begin at noon on the 3rd day of January, unless they shall, by law, appoint a different day. Thanks for sharing the live, Bendover. Section 3. If at the time fixed for the beginning of the term of the president-elect shall have died, the vice president-elect shall have become president. If a president shall not have been chosen before the time fixed for the beginning of his term, or if the president-elect shall have failed to qualify, then the vice president-elect shall act as a president until a president shall have qualified, and the Congress may by law provide for the case wherein neither a president-elect nor a vice president-elect shall have qualified, declaring who shall then act as a president, or the manner in which one who is to act shall be selected, and such person shall act accordingly until a president or vice president shall have qualified. Section 4. The Congress may by law provide for the case of death and thanks for 6,000 likes, brothers. For the death of any of the persons from whom the House of Representatives may choose a president whenever the right of choice shall be devolved upon them. And for the case of the death of any of the persons from whom the Senate may choose a vice president whenever the right of choice shall have devolved upon them. Section 5. Sections 1 and 2 shall take effect on the 15th day of October following the ratification of this article. Section 6. This article shall be inoperative unless, thanks for the follow period, unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by the legislators of 3/4 of the several states within several years from the date of its submission. October 15th is your birthday? W Ice Cubes, happy freaking birthday. Thanks for the follow. Section 1. The 18th article of Amendment to the Constitution of the United States is hereby repealed. Section 2. W. Sumloff. The transportation of... Are you learning from this or just reading? Both, I think. Damn it! I forgot where I was. The transportation or importation into any state, territory, or possession of the United States for delivery or use therein of intoxicating liquors. Oh, Section 5. Sections 1 and 2 shall... Sections 1 and 2 shall take effect on the 15th day of October following the ratification of this article. Section 6. This article shall be inoperative unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by the legislative of 3/4 of the several states within 7 years from the date of its submission. My fucking jaw hurts, bro. Amendment 21. Section 1. The 18th article of the amendment to the Constitution of the United States is hereby repealed. Section 2. I got this. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. The transportation or importation into any state, territory, or possession of the United States for delivery or use therein of intoxicating liquors. In violation, the law thereof is hereby prohibited. Section 3. This article shall be inoperative unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by conventions in the several states as provided in the Constitution within 7 years from the date of the submission hereof to the states by the Congress. Amendment 28. Section 1. No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other's person was elected. Can we get to 10,000 likes, chat? Can we do it? Person was elected. President shall be elected to the office of the president more than once. But this article, thanks for the freaking follow, DP. But this article shall not apply to any person holding the office of president or acting as president during the term within which this article becomes operative from the holding of office or the office of president or acting as president during the remainder in such term. Can I eat my snack? I guess it's snack time. Section 2. This article shall be inoperative unless it shall have been ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by the legislators of 3/4 of several states within 7 years from the date of its submission to the states by the Congress. Amendment 86. Section 1. The district constituting the seat of government of the United States shall appoint in such manner as the Congress may direct a number of electors of president and vice president equal to the whole number of senators and representatives in Congress to which the district would be entitled if it were a state, but in no event more than the last populous state. They shall be in addition to those appointed by the state. Raise your hand next time, Jacob. I'm on your ass. Stonks, is there a way for you to add a Family Guy episode or Subway Surfer attention span video in the corner? I have no idea. attention span video. Power. Am I not attentive enough? Power to enforce this article by appropriation, legislation, and the right of citizens. Where was I? Fuck, where was I? Section 2. The Congress shall have power to enforce, hit the gritty. To enforce the article by appropriation, legislating. Section 1. In case of the removal of the president from the office or his death or resignation, the vice president shall become president. Whenever there is a vacancy in the office of the vice president, the president shall nominate a vice president who shall take office upon confirmation by a majority vote of both houses of Congress. What happened to the chair? I don't even know. Section 3. Whenever the president transmits to the president pro tempore of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives his written declaration that he is unstable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, and until he transmits to them a written declaration to the contrary, such powers and duties shall be discharged by the vice president as acting president. Section 4. Whenever the vice president and majority of either of the principal offers of the executive departments or of such other body as Congress may by law provide, transmit to the president pro tempore of the Senate and House and the Speaker of the House. Can you do the Tyler dance? I don't even remember how to do that. His office, the powers and duties of his office. The vice president shall immediately assume the powers of duties in the office of as acting president. Thereafter, when the president transmits to the president pro tempore to the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives his written declaration that no inability exists, he shall resume the powers and duties of his office unless the vice president and the majority of either the principal. Why? Can you tell me why? Two Faded Gaming. He shall resume the power and duties of his office unless the vice president and the majority of either the principal offers of the executive department or of such other body as Congress may by law provide, transmit within our 4 days to the president pro tempore of the state and the Speaker of the House of Representatives their written declaration that the president is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office. How do I zoom in? There you go, buddy. Of houses that the president is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, the vice president shall continue to discharge the same as acting president. Otherwise, the president shall resume the powers and duties of his office. Thanks for the follow, Bendova. Are you tizzy? Maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The right of the citizens of the United States. 8,000 likes. W. Bendover, man. Have an amazing day. Who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. Section 2. The Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Fries bag now. Too fucking late. I ate the fries, Alex. Go find some other fries, buddy. No law varying the compensation for the services of the senators and representatives shall take effect until an election of representatives shall have intervened. Oh my God. 10 out of 10, get out. Dude. Is that the whole Constitution? Is that the whole Constitution? I think I just read the Constitution, chat. Was that it? Wait. Yeah, 27. I just read it. Chat, I just read the Constitution, bro. W fucking Reed. Scroll more down. Yeah, bro. That's it. Can you read the Magna Carta? How long is the Magna Carta? You're recording? Uh-oh. How long is the Magna Carta? I do have to get off stream, though, because I do have to go to work. But next stream, I might do the Magna Carta. Is the Magna Carta long? Oh, shit. You think I should read the Magna Carta? So it ends right here. Is that long? Nah. You read a little in class? Ugh, I feel like I'm about to throw up, bro. The Magna Carta isn't that long, is it? I don't know. I'll figure out something to do, chat. I do gotta get off because I have to go to work tomorrow. I love all of y'all. W stream, W read, and I will see y'all in the next stream tomorrow. Stop clip farming. Never. I am the clip. I am the clip. I love all y'all. W read, guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow, guys. I love y'all.